Hi my friends, how's going? Let's chill a bit today. What about a nice stroll through the center of Turin? Come on, I'll show you what's cool, yes. But before starting, hi, I'm Lawrence and I'm here to tell you many stories around the world from my human point of view. Before starting, help me to grow this project, snap me a like and subscribe. Okay, here we are. Today will be a simple walk through the center. I won't explain all the historical facts of this city, otherwise this video will be 3 hours long, and sincerely I wouldn't blame you if you decide to fall badly asleep on your sofa. Okay, just a walk, and like a very good story, let's start in the appropriate way. It was a cloudy February day, and while traffic was raging as usual in Corso Vittorio Emanuele II, I was spawning like one video game character in front of Porta Nuova station. Direction the center of the city, so I took one of my favorite streets in Turin, famous for shopping and little coffee shops, Via Lagrange. It didn't take long. After 10 minutes of walking, I reached the Piazza San Carlo. Yes, let's start in greatness. This is one of the most beautiful squares in Turin. I call it Horse Square obviously because of the statue of Emanuele Filiberto of Savoy in the middle. Also beautiful are these two twin churches, Santa Cristina and San Carlo, built at the beginning of the 17th century, but in the end, who cares? Today is a day of super relaxation and therefore, bubbles! There were bubbles everywhere! They were generated by this nice artist with dreadlocks, and I lost at least half an hour chasing them to find the perfect shot. I was unlucky for sure, but the Bubble Man wasn't the only artist I met that day. There were singers, musicians who play piano, cello or guitar, and even a nice man dressed as an ancient Egyptian. I was surrounded by amazing artists, so super happy I carried on crossing Piazza Carignano and the famous Egyptian Museum, second in size only to the one in Cairo, and then arriving in the main square of Turin, the great Piazza Castello. Okay, here I was terrible unlucky, because one of the main places of this beautiful square is Palazzo Madama, and it was under renovation. So the clips you are seeing are from a little video I made in 2022 with my travel friend Santa. If you are interested, check her article in the description for more infos. Coming back to this plaza, it's amazing, especially for its grandeur. Important places to visit here are the castle and Palazzo Madama and of course the royal palace, because if you don't know, some time ago Italy had kings. Their name was Savoy and now are banished with dishonor from Italy for hiding the fascist government during the World War II. They are gone, but the building remains and is now a museum, as is also used for organized exhibitions. If you then want to spend some time in nature, the royal gardens behind the square are also nice to visit. As you can see, I stopped here for a bit to do the thing I love the most, filming the slow-mo water. But time was short, so I directed my feet to another beautiful attraction, La Porta Palatina, the ancient Porta Principalis Sinistra, which allowed access from the north to Julia Augusta Taurinorum, the ancient Roman Torino. Yes, because this city was in reality founded by Romans nearly the 1st century before Christ. There was also a reproduction of the statue of Julius Caesar. Look at that badass! But time was ticking away and I wanted to show you other two very special places. To reach the first, you have first to walk for almost 7 minutes through the famous quadrilateral nightlife district, where you can easily have a good not so cheap cocktail on summer evenings, then reaching the famous Via Garibaldi. At the end of this street there is a very special square, Piazza Statuto, with this famous monument memorial to the people who died digging the Frejus tunnel that connects Italy to France, but that it looks like something very different. It's seems like a monument to a certain fallen angel, doesn't it? Okay, there are a lot of legends about Turin, but meanwhile we reach Via Po, I want to spend 2 words about one of the most famous. We are talking about exotericism. It seems that Turin is a very special place if you believe in those things. You have to know that there are 2 magic triangles that connect 6 important cities of the world. The Black Magic Triangle, who connects Turin, London, San Francisco, whose summit is right here in Piazza Statuto, and the White Magic One, who connects Turin, Lyon and Praga. In reality, I don't really know what it means, but it sounds really cool. However, after a little walk, here we are in Via Po, and finally at the famous Mole Antonelliana. If you want, you can reach the top and you can also visit the beautiful cinema museum inside. Do you know that at the beginning it was conceived as a Jewish temple and then it was completed in 1889? It's really big, isn't it? But now the final ending. Not far from the Mole there is actually my favorite square of Turin, Piazza Vittorio Veneto. It's really huge. It is the largest arcaded square in Europe and I really love from here you can see the hills. It's also famous because it's a pretty busy place. Here there are always concerts and social events, and there are plenty little cocktail bars where you can grab an aperitivo and have some relaxed time. But it's not the type of relaxation I like, so I immediately went to take some shots at the Grandmother Church, where legend says that a long time ago it was a place where a temple of Isis once stood. And then I decided to take you to my favorite place in Turin, the view from Monte dei Cappuccini. And from this beautiful spot, our little tour in the center of Turin ends. I know I rushed a bit, but I have to be honest, for making a complete video about Turin I should do video only on that for years, and it's not really my life purpose. So coming back, as I think about all these things, I was caught by a flash of awareness. I understood a very important thing, that was that in Turin you can only live fully if you chase the bubbles. I visited this place one day at 5:30 in the morning and I was only me. But today is very different, as you can see.